to that hospital. That's where everybody go to die. That's where they killed Martin Luther King at. That's where they killed everybody at. You ready to you
Yo,
ready to
I'm not
die? You
gonna
go to the
hold you,
hospital.
son. I'm not gonna hold you. I've been seeing like a couple of these like TikToks from hospitals, like, and I'm like, yo, is it Uchi White and Mike? Is it one Mike or Uchi Wally? Like, I can't tell because first it's like these niggas are like overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing niggas is working crazy shifts, which I know is very true in some hospitals. But then I'm seeing other healthcare professionals doing TikToks and I first of all I think that shit should be banned. Like, they should be no like medical professionals like doing like fucking TikToks and shit like that in a hospital. Like, imagine if you got to go to heart surgery and you see like nurses and doctors from the floor you about to go to get heart surgery in some fucking viral video. Like, I don't know about you, but that shit's gonna shake my faith in my procedure that I'm about to have and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you talking about a bunch of uneducated people, man. Nobody's really educated. Doctors aren't educated on much. They're educated on fucking how to
It's
sell you a pill.
the funniest thing is a lot of people make the assumption that doctors actually are educated in nutrition. Like, they take like the equivalent of like one credit like in college in like nutrition to go through med school. So there's most doctors are like completely ignorant when it comes towards nutrition and actually creating any types of diets or anything in regards to nutrition. Like, most doctors are not as educated as one would like to believe. So
Yeah.
just reeling things back, I want to kind of get back on the financial side of things, and I still want to go back into currency because, like we were talking about earlier, man, with all this shit, all your boys, all this socialism, this money your boys are spending, I really don't. I'm not sure where we're heading fiscally, just in regards to the dollar, because dog, you know, after a couple of wars, you know, we did the war in Iraq, then Afghanistan, we did all this other shit, Libya, then we did the housing bubble bailout. It's like, yo, dog, like, I've seen enough shit in my lifetime that was only supposed to happen like once in a lifetime, and already like doubled or tripled any of the historical like spending records before that. Now when we get to this point where you probably did all of that we were just talking about combined within the last month, just in bailouts from Corona alone, I don't understand. And the craziest thing is what another thing a lot of people may not realize is that during, yo, stop it, Cash. I got my fucking dog is like scratching on the door trying to get in the room and shit. Another thing a lot of people don't realize is the dollar has actually been strengthening this entire time. Like, this entire time, while the stock market has been crashing, like, the dollar has been actually strengthening relative to other countries. Because at the end of the day, when everything is fucked up, people are still gonna run to the dollar because we're still the best. When everything's fucked up, we're still the best fucked up spot in the building. You know what I'm saying? Dog, what the fuck are they doing? Also, I know before you spoke on them trying to do, you know, the global currency or to do the multiple country currency before.
Yeah.
How far away do you think we are from that?
You said what?
How far away do you think we are from that, like being a reality of a multinational currency in America?
Oh, a multinational currency. Ooh, oh man. Well, that's kind of like a loaded question because every currency's multinational, right? They say the U.S. dollar represents America. I mean, yeah, you know, I guess because that's where it's manufactured, but you don't really got to make a new coin to make the dollar an international super coin. I mean, you look at like the Trilateral Commission, you know, and you know the Trilateral Commission, right?
Yeah.
That's I the United States, UK, and Japan, I believe. But there's a lot of cooperation that happens behind the scenes that we don't know that we can only speculate on. And I feel like I'm very bullish on America still. I'm very bullish on America. I'm not bearish on America. I'm not bearish at all. I think there's still a lot of time and room and growth to happen, because it takes time to move these things around. The French was acting up. Remember, the Yellow Jackets was out there acting up. I feel like there's a global consciousness that they're trying to subdue, and I think that's part of what this coronavirus was. It was like trying to suppress that global consciousness that was starting to rise up. Like in Hong Kong, they was rising up.
Well, I think, the funny thing is, it's funny you brought up Hong Kong. Like, I think coronavirus was a Chinese thing done specifically to quell the Hong Kong protests, and it just got out of hand.
Yeah, it could have been something like that, but none of that shit's happening right now, and then also we got to factor in what's happening in Venezuela, right, and the cooperation between the United States.
Yeah, that's bugged out how they got them dudes to form the coalition government.
This is what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of cooperation.
Yeah, there's a lot. That one caught me by surprise. Like, that one caught me by surprise.
Well, that dude was trained in D.C., so that was their guy. They was looking to put him in anyway.
No, he was definitely gonna get put in, but I didn't think they would get Maduro to. I didn't think they would, one, get him to leave, or two, get him to even do a coalition government with this dude to even share power. Because whoever's gonna run the government now it's not gonna be either one of him or the Guaido guy. It's gonna be.
They about to bomb the shit out that shit.
What? Venezuela?
They about to turn Venezuela to a parking lot.
Nah, I don't even think they're gonna bomb them because they're gonna do the coalition government now.
Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, the U.S. got agreement, so it's gonna be a 5-member council.
When did they say this?
Son, this shit is like Rio. This shit was like this week or some shit like that. It's gonna be a 5-member council. Okay. They're gonna do a joint power share. Neither one of the dudes gonna be neither Guaido or Maduro is gonna be at the head of the government. Is gonna be a elected third person, whatever, elected from that 5-person council. So they're gonna have representatives for both niggas on this shit or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow. That sounds fishy.
Yeah. So no, that's why I was like, yo, that should surprise me because I'm like, oh, y'all niggas. You know, when that shit go down, it's like, oh, everybody's playing ball now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas doing a joint government. Like, everybody's playing ball now.
Yeah, because he was about to dunk on his head.
Nah, he was going to go. He had to go. So they ended up power broker and that shit.
Damn.
Speaking of bombings, I actually think we should bomb the wet markets. If we all going to bomb something anytime soon, I think we need to bomb the wet markets.
You said what? You need to bomb who?
The wet markets.
A wet market?
The wet markets in China. The wet markets where the niggas be making fruit bat soup and all that crazy shit. Where niggas be buying pandolins and all types of fucking crazy shit.
Oh yeah. I don't know. You know, it's a lot going down. I've been more closely paying attention to the private sector market, AI. That's because I got companies, I got Wazo over there in the AI space, and I got startups in the startup space. So I've been paying attention to kind of like the private equity, what's happening over there, and it's kind of funny how these cats is going in and basically buying up Airbnb cheap. They shitted on WeWork. They said WeWork, you about to be out of here. Like, they just pulled out on WeWork.
WeWork got problems, son.
Yeah, I feel bad for WeWork. Actually, I don't feel bad.
I think they actually suspended IPOs for the rest of the year. Because no IPO want to come out. Nobody want that smoke this year. So it ain't going to be no IPOs this year. Nobody want that type of smoke. But WeWork was a shitty company to begin with. and actually know people that work there. They actually just did another round of layoffs the other day or whatever.
Yep.
So yeah, it's struggling. But you know, one of the other tentacles from this corona shit, speaking of AI, is that I think this is ushering in, this is putting the path towards automation on a fast track. Like I think a lot of those jobs that were in the queue to become automation or set up for automation are going to be fast tracked for automation now, because a lot of companies are going to like, yo, dog, I don't know if you ever been in B&H in the city. You ever been in B&H in the city?
The photography store?
Yeah, that the Ashkenazis own and operate. So you see how they got that like that whole track system with like the packages in the ceiling, that the shit. Like, just imagine if you just have robots handling all that stuff. Like, they could have literally had the store, you know, operated by robots during the whole corona thing and nobody, you know, be exposed to it.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of that's just one example, but a lot of companies are going to fast track towards automation right now.
Oh, absolutely.
And a lot of jobs are not going to get replaced because there's just going to be no. First of all, mad companies realize that they probably have twice as many people that they actually need right now, because a lot of companies are still operational with way less capacity, and they're like, did we really even need all those people?
Oh yeah, they'll scale back quick because those people are really supposed to build new growth, right? They're supposed to be like branching out, creating new branches. So yeah, a lot of those programs, you know, will definitely fold, and people will take on other people's jobs, and duties will get consolidated. So yeah, you can definitely see that happening. That's, you know, a lot of all this shit, man. It's just about a collapse and a consolidation, man. It's funny. I don't know, you know. I'm over here trying to track these little niggas. You know, I got Wazo. We
I think the live video ended.
The live went on. What's the name? But
I'm about to go back on live real quick. Whatever. But yeah, we continue. Continue what you're saying or whatever.
Yeah, what was I saying?
Shit. Nigga, I'm smoking. I just had a fucking brain fart. Dude say there's gonna be a lot of consolidation. Fuck.
Oh no, I was saying I'm just like you know, we do surveillance, right? So like we checking out dwell times, watching people's behavioral patterns.
Yeah, I just went back on live. Let me know when you connect.
I'm trying to move up to God level to where none of this shit affects me really, and then everybody else is affected by the technology, but I'm still able to empower people with it. You know, that's what I'm trying to move to. You know, because a lot of people slow rolling on the technology side of things, but you know, I'm trying to get a leg up, because that's really the.
Yo, let me know when you join. I just put the live back up. Let me know when you join so I can put you in.
You know, that's the only way in. I'm in there.
You in there? Hold up. And I just added you back. Hold up. All right, bet. Yeah. Shit, my fucking wire keeps knocking this shit off. Yeah.
You know, I've been focused on really, like I said, you know, when I say invest in my kids, I'm also talking about like my time, you know, like I'm working on like making them multilingual, physically fit, you know, but
which languages do you think are important to know?
Espanol. I feel like Espanol is an important language.
You think it's more important?
It's one of those mother languages. At least for English, it is.
You think it's more important in English to know in a global context?